Welcome back to Austin Underground, the only show on the TSTV network where we can ask the important questions about the world of music. Like, have you got your tickets to Levitation Fest yet?
I sure do. We're your hosts. I'm Vince.
And I'm Kai.
Our exclusives tonight, just for you, dear viewer. We're making our own version of the Hear Me Out cake, examining some of the biggest scandals in music land, making a pyramid of RuPaul songs, introducing Duncan to some new music, and asking some tricky questions to the staff.
But first, let's roll the intro.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
You're watching Austin Underground.
And you're watching Austin Underground.
And now it's time for the news. Unfortunately, this week we're starting off on a serious note, as last Wednesday we heard reports of the death of One Direction star Liam Payne. The singer who rose to fame with the boy band on the British X Factor show was an icon to many and helped fuel fanfiction and goodwill in fans alike during the band's 5-year run before disbanding, co-writing more than 30 of the group's songs. Payne continued to release music on his own, including the hit Strip That Down, and is survived by his son, Bear.
In other news, the amazing Tyler, the Creator, has announced his return with his 7th full-length album, Chromacopia, releasing next Monday. Since 2021's Call Me If You Get Lost, Tyler has been busy touring and playing festivals around the world, including here at ACL earlier in the month, and this is the first new music in a while. The teases around this album has fans buzzing for what the Creator might have in store. Container trucks driving around Tyler in Dallas, a possible Frank Ocean feature, and surely some good music on the way.
Last week, we had another interesting crossover between music and politics, with a particularly interesting rally from Donald Trump in South Dakota. After the event was disrupted by a medical emergency in the crowd, the former president declared, "Let's not do any more questions. Let's just listen to music. Let's just listen to music." And proceeded to bob up and down on stage for the next 40 minutes to a variety of songs from his personal playlist, including James Brown, Rufus Wainwright, Sinead O'Connor, and a number of other artists who would absolutely hated their songs being used. A quick reminder now to go out and vote, as the polls have opened here in Austin, and we're big fans of civic duty here at AU.
The spotlight release this week comes from electro-pop group Confidence Man, whose third album, 3 AM La La La, released last Friday. The group, made up of characters like Janet Planet and Sugar Bones, has been known for their big swings and over-the-top energy, with veiled band members, lasers, and the double entendre-filled Christmas song, Santa's Coming Down the Chimney. The party, which continues on this album, where they channeled the 90s rave scene. Everything's big, shiny, and Confidence Man makes sure to remind you that they're the center of it all.
And that's all the news. All of it that we wanted to cover, that is.
Now on to something a little sillier. Have you seen that viral trend going around, the Hear Me Out cake? You take a cake and say, "Hear me out."
Who's on your musical cake, Kai?
I don't know. I shouldn't say.
I won't judge you.
Okay, it's probably Bowie, Selena, and the giant animatronic tiger from Katy Perry's 2013 Super Bowl performance.
Huh. That's a bit out of left field.
Let's see what our own volunteers have for their cakes, shall we? Here's Ray, Sid, Duncan, and Emerson.
Hi! What's up? I'm Emerson.
I'm Ray.
I'm Duncan.
And I'm Sid.
And this is our Hear Me Out cake.
These are our guilty pleasures, but
yes.
I don't think that this is too guilty because hey, I'm not ashamed of this, you know? Listen to this music loud and proud.
Amazing.
I don't know if I can say the same. I think these little toothpicks I have, I'm kind of ashamed to say that I love these songs, but the truth is I love them. So maybe I'll kick it off. Starting it off, I have the song City of Love from Phineas and Ferb's "Summer Belongs to You." This song, it's very pretty, it's very elegant and nice to listen to.
Oh, yeah.
And I don't know, I've watched this show since childhood, and growing up, I've still loved this song.
Hey, that's peak right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Phineas
yeah.
and Ferb soundtrack is fire. I had a friend who had Busted as their #1 on their Spotify
As they
Wrapped.
should. Hello.
Yeah, it's fire. We're getting the band back together. You know, it's a good album.
Just stick it in the.
Well,
I think-
yes.
I think. Well, yes.
Wait,
That
flip it the other way.
yeah.
The camera.
Bam.
There you go.
Yippee!
Boom. #1.
Yeah, I can go next. So my song is "The Diary of Jane" by Breaking Benjamin. I don't know about everyone, but I certainly went through a little bit of a butt rock phase when I was in middle school, and sometimes I feel like a divorced dad, and I need to tap into that music, and I gotta power through the day with Breaking
Yeah.
Benjamin.
You know, get some Puddle of Mud in there, maybe.
Some Stained, maybe.
Yeah.
Hear Me Out. Song of the Year. Jealous by Nick Jonas.
It's a good song.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
Nick
can we bring this
Jonas
back?
has some fingers. He has
That's a
some
good
fingers.
Can we bring this back actually? Because this was peak.
There's another one by him that goes really hard. Which one?
Oh,
Okay, this, yeah.
1,000,000%.
I'm a sucker
He's got some
for
great
you.
dance songs. Yes, yeah. Jonas Brothers always.
Amen.
But Joe is my personal favorite. Okay, where to start? Well, since we're going with stuff that we're not quite guilty for, I'll start with my least guilty, and that's Fireflies by Owl City.
Yeah.
Personally, if I were listening to it as I I listen to music sometimes too loud, and I sometimes know people might hear it coming through my headphones because I'm trying to give quirky girl syndrome. Fireflies is one I might turn down a bit when I'm walking on the street. That's one I might not need everyone to hear. So.
If like someone came up to you, like a street interviewer, and they're like, "What are you listening to?" And you
I
listen to
would say Fireflies.
Would you say
though.
it?
I
Okay.
would say it.
Yeah.
Owl City's awesome. Yeah.
Number one fan over here.
Absolutely.
All right, let's wrap it back around.
Okay, yeah. Next up, honestly, I'm not too embarrassed to like this song, but I know a lot of people had problems with this album this year, The Tortured Poets Department by Taylor
Oh.
Swift. People aren't a big fan, but this one song, Guilty as Sin by Taylor Swift, it's very, again, just a nice,
Yeah.
pretty song to listen to, and I like rolling down the windows and just vibe into it.
Live your
So,
truth.
I'll
Speak
put
on it,
that,
Diva.
yeah.
Okay. Also on the subject of songs we're really not ashamed, but kind of ashamed about listening. The next national anthem of the United States, "Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites" by Skrillex. Yeah. So I think if you're talking about Skrillex in the year 2024, many people are probably not, maybe even gonna remember or were even alive for Skrillex's prime, but it's a beautiful song. Echo 2K did a symphonic rendition of it, and that was beautiful.
You're a Blade fan, aren't you?
We're not gonna speak on that, but yeah, it's a great song and a little bit of a "Hear Me Out."
So my next song is for all you unfortunate Overwatch players. This is by the Living Tombstones. It is No Mercy.
Wow.
Do not play Overwatch with me because I will not shut up. I will
Who do you
sing this
main?
song. I'm a Life Weaver main.
Welcome to Video Game Hour Live.
Is that like a new character?
He's new-ish, but to be honest, I only started playing Overwatch 2 because backstage, Master Control. We were talking about Overwatch 1. There's some OGs back there,
That's me.
but I was playing Overwatch 2.
I like Wrecking Ball personally. I'm gonna go with Six next, the musical. The entire soundtrack,
Yeah.
absolute fire. Six of Henry VIII's ex-wives. It doesn't get much better than this. Rocking it out, dancing it out. All You Want to Do, anthem. I don't know where to put it. I'll just kind of like peek it. Oh. Well, she
Ooh, I'm
stumbled.
sorry, we're all good.
Maybe that's saying something.
Yippee!
Anyways,
Yeah,
yippee!
for my next one, I can't tell if like I'm just on brain rot TikTok or if everyone's on this, but have y'all heard "Thick of It" by KSI? The song.
Oh, God.
Wait, that's not my song. That's not my song. This song is called "Lose" by KSI featuring Lil Wayne. And actually, I don't know how to explain that it's good. You just have to listen to it. It's really,
KSI
it's good.
crazy.
It's like it bends genres.
We need you on the next influencer panel.
We gotta go relatively quickly now. I don't have a little sticker for this next one, but "Sugar Crash" by Eliotto. If any of y'all remember that song from TikTok, yeah, that got us all through COVID, and it was a great moment.
Hey, it's still peak. IMO. Next, my last one is for you K-poppies. Cat and Dog English version by Tomorrow by Together. Yes, I sang this in concert barking at these grown men. And you know what? Hey, I do it again. No shame here.
To finish it off with the TikTok, Ecstasy by Suicidal Idol. If you know that, I just wanna be your sweetheart. But you know the Rizzler, yeah. It's coming, so play with me, Mr. Rizzler. I don't know how I guess. Yeah.
What a beautiful way to end our cake.
Awesome.
Thank you for hearing us out, guys. Appreciate it a lot. Don't be ashamed of your music taste, guys. We're gonna take it back to the host.
Hear me out. I think it's time for a commercial break.
Come and play with me, Mr. Rizzler. What?
Oh, I wonder who wrote that. Music is full of scandals. All the nastiest people and the shadiest stuff. Something about art and fame really gets to people, but I can see why.
Right. I'd hate to be famous. Imagine the pressure.
I don't blame them. Maybe I could use my own scandal. I can imagine the headlines, Vince leaks Pentagon documents, or maybe breaks into the giraffe enclosure.
Well, before that, let's take a look at some of the world's biggest shocks with a game we like to call Scandalization. That's spelled with an exclamation mark, by the way. Let's welcome out Kaylee, VJ, Silver, and Kaylee to play.
Hi guys, I'm Kaylee.
I'm Callie.
I'm Silva.
And I'm VJ.
And we are going to play Scandalization Station. So here we have all of the scandals, and then in the little jail is the station, and that's all of our artists. And then these three are going to guess which artist they think goes with which scandal. So to start off, I'll tell you one scandal. Oh, first I'll tell you all the artists. So we've got Drake, Ariana Grande, Olivia Rodrigo, The Beatles, Doja Cat, Avril Lavigne, and Taylor Swift. So, we'll start with one of the scandals. Plagiarism allegations. Who do we think?
I think wow. It could be...
That could be anyone.
I know Olivia Rodrigo had the Misery Business thing.
Oh, I was going to go for Drake.
Oh.
Drake's probably plagiarized too.
Wait, I feel like it was Olivia Rodrigo because there was the whole thing with like the Taylor Swift, like, oh, she copied Taylor Swift, and then she copied Paramore, like way at the very beginning of her career.
But can we save that and come back to it?
Yeah, or I can just put it there and then we can switch it up later on. So we'll put Olivia with plagiarism allegations. All right. Pedophilia allegations.
All of
a rap
them.
battle.
All of them. The Beatles. No.
I think
Drake.
This one's Drake, I
Drake.
believe.
Yeah,
Okay, we'll put Drake.
Famously.
Famously.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're not like us.
Homewrecker.
Ariana Grande.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, we clocked that. Like,
Isn't that thing crazy? Like with the SpongeBob guy?
Yeah.
yeah, like of all people, like
We
come
put her on
like-
trial? Did we put her on trial? We did put her on trial. Yeah, I forget what the verdict was of that. I think she was canceled by the.
That's why she's in the station.
Okay, yeah. So she is our homewrecker. Okay. So now we have left the Beatles, Taylor Swift, Avril Lavigne, and Doja Cat.
Okay.
So we have carbon emissions.
Taylor
Swift, yeah.
It's too easy. This game is too easy. Yeah, Taylor Swift did get in a lot of trouble for her carbon emissions. What was she doing? She was taking jets.
Yeah, silly distances between cities in
like
California.
Dallas to Houston.
Yeah, and like just
That
like
would be
back and
crazy.
forth.
Closer than that?
No, like, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel like that's a lot of work to board a jet just to be on it for 5 minutes.
That's why it's a scandal.
Okay. No, true. Okay, we have hates their fans
Doja.
/ satanic messaging.
Doja Cat.
See if it had just been.
Though I don't
Okay.
blame her. Her fans are kind of like... They're
Yeah.
kind of like in her face all the time. aren't
Yeah, we also put Doja Cat on trial for this, didn't we? Yeah, for like the rebrand with all of like the
I think she got off that.
scary stuff. Okay, yeah, she was innocent.
But the
Doja.
courts
Oh,
were
it was
not
about
for her.
bad music.
Oh.
And
She was
Doja
okay.
Cat was innocent on the trial of bad music. Okay. Died and replaced with a doppelganger. Was that the
That's-
Beatles or was that Avril
Avril.
Lavigne,
What was her name?
guys? Guys, was it the Beatles?
Yeah.
Be honest.
What was the name of the doppelganger?
Melissa.
Melissa. You know, I remember reading all about that, and for a second there, I was like, "Wait, guys."
Not for a second. No, I believe it.
Like, I was
But
like,
do you think it
this-
was just bad plastic surgery?
Honestly, to this day, like, I have like no idea.
Could have been. But honestly, like, if you've seen the way she talks in interviews, it's different. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. It's fine. And then claimed they were more popular than Jesus.
It's probably a John
Beatles.
Lennon thing to do.
That was actually John Lennon that did that.
Yeah.
So you're so right.
Beatles.
Wow.
Kind of
Really?
underground band, actually.
Okay, so the Beatles claimed they were more. You guys got it all right, by the way. So congratulations.
Look
It
at
was
us.
really hard.
We're online.
Carbon Emissions, Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Home Wrecker Queen, Glinda. Glinda,
This
I
is
love
a
you.
repeated offense of hers.
A repeated offense?
Repeated offense.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, that's even more scandalous.
Yeah, that's.
Sorry,
guys.
Olivia with the plagiarism allegations. She has to pay so much money in royalties because of that. Like she
Is it
pays so much.
confirmed?
Yeah.
That
She
she
pays so
plagiarized?
much money to
For
Taylor
what?
Swift.
Well, it's
Well,
not.
she gave them writing credits. and
Yeah,
stuff.
so
She
it's
never
not
got
a-
sued. Like she never went to court for them, but she pays a lot of money.
Interesting.
Poor girl. And then pedophilia allegations. That's straight.
We know the line.
What did he do?
Yeah. There's lots of scandal, and these are them.
There's lots of
Good
scandal.
job, guys. This is
The only
scandal.
scandals. No
We-
one else has had an issue.
We
ever.
got a handle on it.
Oh. Okay, so to all of the musicians, please don't end up in Scandalization Station.
Be
All right.
better.
Yeah.
Watch
And-
yourself.
Watch yourself. And we'll take it back to the hosts.
I can't believe you'd say that in front of all these cameras, Kai.
What?
We've got the footage, mister. Just wait till your day in court.
I didn't say anything.
Sorry. I'm just trying to drum up an AU scandal.
Anything for those views, I guess.
Well, let's move on. Or should I say, sashay on, according to VJ, because he thinks that's something I would say. Molly, Belle, Kristen, and Liv are here to make a pyramid out of their favorite RuPaul girls' songs.
Hi guys.
Hello.
So today we are going to be ranking all of our favorite or just historic history of RuPaul songs. So either RuPaul songs on the show or when the queens got off the show and made their own songs. And these are kind of just our combination. Would you like to pick the first mystery song?
AU loves RuPaul. Let's see. ASMR Lover!
Oh my god.
All verses on it. What do we think
Because
about
it's
this?
beautiful. I am actually the #1 ASMR Lover fan. Like, the original with that random man on it does not compare to the version that's on the show with Maya Iman LePage, Megami, Nymphia Wind, and Geneva Carr. Like, their ad-libs in the end, like, vroom, vroom, like, it's
Was this
so
season
good.
16?
This is season 16.
Okay.
I like it.
But
Like,
is it...
I
That's
like
what you
it.
are, lover ASMR. Like,
I also do like actual ASMR. So I guess
Yeah,
that like
that
boosted
speaks
a
to
little
me.
for me.
What are we gonna put?
But
it
is it
I don't think it's
as
top tier.
iconic
I put it
as
like middle tier.
I would say,
Yeah.
I mean, it's top tier for the newer seasons, so middle's here, which is,
I'm gonna put it on the
Fair.
that's a read. by the
All
way.
right.
I think that's good.
Yes, perfect. All right, I will grab this one. Kitty Girl.
The
Yeah, but it's Trixie's verse.
Me and Belle both think. I don't know what you think. Do you think Shea Coulee's or wait,
Shangela.
Shangela's verse is better?
I think that this isn't one of Trixie's finest moments.
Really?
In,
I do
Is
like
moving parts
Trixie.
on here?
No.
No, just Kitty Girl,
do
Trixie
we have
verse.
Reggie Rosie on here?
Or,
Yeah.
Yes.
I do like Trixie's verse.
I think Trixie's verse is better than other girls' verses on the song. Is it the best one on the song?
But
I don't
Trixie
know.
just looks so.
I wouldn't.
That
pink
purple
wig.
wig is
And she's
so
all like, I'm
fun.
blonde like Pamela Anderson, and it's
And she's
like,
not?
Yeah.
For
And the wig,
that,
it just looks so bad.
for that, I feel like it's
Bottom of the pyramid.
Not her finest moment.
It's not, but it's pretty iconic.
I think it's really like I did listen to
Like
it
this?
over and over in middle school.
Like this?
What do you guys think?
I think the fact that ASMR
This?
lover is
Yeah,
like,
let me put it ASMR a bit more up if we're gonna put
Yeah.
that one in the middle tier.
What we can do?
We can put them even.
We can put them even.
Okay, I
Can you help
guess,
me out?
yeah. Sure, I guess.
Okay.
All right, Liv, your pick.
Okay, I'll pick I Adore You by Adore. Adore is my favorite.
Adore is like the
girl ever.
actual
She's a
only
real
actual
musician.
performer. Yeah, like musician performer. I'm sorry.
But or actually I won't say anything. I'll just say Adore is my favorite Rude girl ever, and this is a song that
That's
she
a reach.
made.
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that is a really big reach.
She's my favorite.
She's
but
not good.
I'm not saying this song is my favorite.
I'll hold my tongue.
The song is pretty, like, I would say, did I listen to it a lot at a certain period of my life? Yes. Would I listen to it now? Yes, but do I listen to it as often?
I fear
is-
that that's a lot of these songs.
This is a riff off of a Miley Cyrus song too, isn't it? I adore you.
I would look at me if I was putting it bottom tier, but I love her.
We love you, Adore. We adore you.
We're letting her get away with a lot with it. Or like, we're
All right.
Her walking off on her second season.
that hurt my
yeah,
soul.
that's what puts her in bottom.
All right, Bill.
Okay, let's do this big one.
Okay.
This is the baddest in her story.
The baddest of her story. Okay, let's talk
Alyssa
about it.
Edwards specifically.
She's
Alyssa
beautiful.
Edwards absolutely kills it as Annie Oakley.
Yeah.
It actually, like,
The
I would watch
musical.
that over and over and over again, and I would just skip to her part. I would skip, like, everyone else's part, and I would just watch hers because she just absolutely killed it. That big, speaking of a blonde wig, that big blonde wig with the
Yeah.
gun, she just looks so good.
Annie, get your gun.
I said bang bang. To me, this is like, if we can put multiple in the top tier, this is like a top tier for me.
I think just for the performance, it was because it was
It's-
honestly
I'm
like
fine
so
with top
ridiculous
tier.
that
It was so good.
Yeah.
Alyssa
It was
Edwards,
good.
she's just like on top performance-wise, and like
yeah. She
I
is.
still think about that lip sync with her and Coco Montrese to that Paula
Yeah.
Abdul song.
Yeah, I love it. All right, you want to
All right.
I
pick?
think about it every day.
Category is with Shea Coulee / Peppermint.
Okay.
I don't know
I
this
really
one too
like
well.
this one.
I like Peppermint's verse is better than Shea Coulee's, but Shea
I'll
Coulee
admit it.
honestly like she's such a performer. She's just like so talented and beautiful.
Yeah.
What are we talking?
I think mid tier.
I think it's
Mid-tier.
like mid tier as
We're
well.
gonna put them all
All
in the tier.
right. Blame it on the edit, all verses.
I
Okay,
love this song
okay.
so much.
Memorized.
All right,
Yeah,
then
but
put it
I'm
where you put
Very
it.
familiar
yes.
with her. Let's do speed round.
All right.
Next we have Lucky feature the Gottmik part. It's good. I like it.
No.
It's just alright.
But I'm fine with bottom tier. It's good, but like I thought of it, but I'm not like it's so
she's not as good as she could
She's
be.
a fashion girl. She's a fashion girl. Bill?
All right, let's go with this one. Reggie Rochu.
Okay.
Oh,
top
This is
top,
tough,
top.
like,
right?
For
We talked
so
about that
every
before.
single
Yeah, every
person.
single verse.
Katya
Yeah.
and Roxy
Roxy
specifically.
killed it.
I wanna show you
You-
what I can
do.
do. Yes,
Roxy.
and then
Beautiful.
Your
Katerina
dad just called me
Petrovna
Katya.
Zamolodchikova.
I listen to that while I work out.
Yes,
That's a good song.
that was like I still love that
Okay.
song.
so beautiful.
Hi.
Hi.
By Alaska.
Iconic, beautiful. Let's do mid though.
All right.
I actually can't remember what it
Oh no, she better don't. Specifically, Darian's
Okay.
verse.
Big girl
Walking down the sturdy street.
Should we put it
Top
Lucky like
tier.
top tier?
Top tier. I like honestly, I love it. It's so bad that it's so good.
Okay. Cover Girl by RuPaul.
Cover girl.
Cover girl.
Put the
That's gotta
bass
be
in
top
your
tier.
walk. She's
That's
mid
just
tier,
so
high mid
iconic.
tier,
High mid-tier?
Yeah.
High mid tier for the
Top
the
tier.
fracking.
Okay,
For the
tier.
fracking.
For the fracking.
For the
For
fracking.
the environment, guys.
And our last
And then Mistress Violet by Violet.
That's
Oh,
honestly
just
such a
beautiful
good
art,
song.
just
It is really
Top
good.
It's
tier,
art.
I would say.
All right.
I'm literally gonna go.
Oh
like,
God,
I'm
no.
just-
Okay, but now I feel bad. Can we bring these up to
no,
the?
it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. All right. Sorry, bottom tiers.
Mid tier.
Bottom tier.
They bottomed.
All right, they're bottom. Sorry, we're fine. All right, so everyone, go watch Drag Race. It is. There's so many different aspects of the show, and it's so good, and all
And
the music's
Violet
amazing.
Chachki, give us tickets.
Please.
Yes,
Violet,
we love you, Violet. You know
Mistress
what?
Violet, please.
Oh, this is Violet. There you go. Please give us tickets. We love you.
see
All
that,
right, and back to the host. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I love Drag Race. You know, RuPaul's probably one of my favorite drag queens.
A drag queen. A drag queen.
Are you still trying to do a scandal? Because I gotta say, I'm pretty sure that one's from Jimmy Fallon.
Darn. Let's go to commercials. Don't go anywhere.
the sturdy street, walking. Big girl walking down the sturdy street, walking
Oh,
down.
we're back. And we've got a new segment for you all at home.
That's right, and this one comes from our dear old Duncan. We love him, but he's not happy with his music library.
And with the annual Spotify Rap Data collection ending soon, who can blame him? So he's asked around for recommendations, and he has spent the last week listening to Sydney's pick of band.
Let's see what he thought. Here's Intro Duncan.
Alright, what's up, guys? I'm Sydney.
I'm Duncan.
And today we are talking about a band called Wave to Earth. So, just a little background about them. They are a South Korean, like, indie pop kind of rock band. It's kind of hard to explain their type of music, because when you listen to it, it's very, like very slow, mid-tempo, kind of, like, lo-fi sounding. But they consist of 3 people. They have their lead vocalist and guitarist, Kim Daniel. They have their drummer, Shin Dong-gyo. And then they have the bassist, Cha Sun-jung. And I'm not gonna lie, they're on tour right now. I want to go so bad, but the only place in Austin they went was during ACL, and I did not have tickets to ACL, but I would have bought them. But yeah, so I kind of forced Duncan, not forced, but Duncan listened to them, so we're gonna talk about it.
Perfect. Well, my first impressions, it was not what I was expecting or really used to from, a Korean band, because I'm just not that into that region of music necessarily. But I thought their music was really beautiful pretty much straight away. All of their songs, like you said, are pretty low tempo, but they do a really wonderful job of adding an element of kind of, I don't know the word, texture to their music. It feels very atmospheric, and there's a lot of, like, it feels, I don't know what the technical term is, but like everything is layered in a way that makes you, like, it's kind of impossible not to be in the music. It's very vivid in a way where their lyrics aren't, but the instruments kind of make it feel that way. And I like how you brought up their kind of lo-fi sensibilities, because I think they do a really great job of kind of having that lo-fi like mode, but still having a general accessibility that makes them, I don't know, it's not appeal to a greater audience, but it's it doesn't get too caught up in that kind of lo-fi aesthetic, which I feel like a lot of lo-fi bands do and don't really move on from, and it can be kind of a little bit, I don't know what the word is, but just frustrating sometimes.
I agree, and the one thing I like about this band, they're like a relatively new band. I think they came out with their first one in 2019, their first album. So they're relatively new, and even though they are a Korean band, they do sing a lot of their songs in English, which I think helps out a lot, because I love this band and I like singing songs, and having it in English is kind of peak.
Yeah, no, it's great, and the vocalist is incredible.
Insanely
He's
good.
great, and when I started listening to it, it was kind of like, oh, this is just like some music to like kind of sit back and relax to. But he changes the mode of his voice so well to kind of bring you to more like climatic parts of the song, and then kind of take you back into those lulls where you can kind of just come back and chill. And I thought that was really, really awesome.
Yeah, and I remember we were talking about this. We were like, sometimes when we listen to it, some of the songs can kind of blend together, but there are some songs that are like vastly different from the ones on the other albums, which I like a lot. Like, I think Sunny Days is one that I told you to listen. Yeah, it's okay if you don't know. It's okay if you don't know like the names of it, but like it's a little bit more like upbeat. Like they have very like mid-tempo beats, but then Sunny Days is a little bit more upbeat. Like Nouveau Vague is also another one that's a little bit more kind of just. They're also, I've never listened to someone that sounds like this.
Yeah, no, I really haven't either, and that's kind of what surprised me the most, because we talked about it being a Korean band, but the vocalist, kind of transcends that region, and that, just, I don't know, vocalists in general to sound almost like it's kind of overused and maybe a little, I don't know, but like almost ethereal and a little like very pretty. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. So usually when we think of like Korean bands, we think K-pop bands like BTS, Blackpink, very upbeat, very like in your face almost, like very mainstream. But I feel like Wave to Earth isn't, I would say, a mainstream band. Like, you're not gonna hear this on a radio. Like, no one's gonna be like, oh my god, let's listen to this. But it is like one of those songs you listen to on like a very nice day. You're just trying to relax. You're driving in your car, if it's like spring or something.
And I don't know, did you say their vocalist is the guitar as well, or do they have a...
Yeah, so they have their lead vocalist, their guitarist, and then they have a drummer and a bassist.
The guitar work on most of their songs, or at least, all the ones I heard, is really interesting, and it feels almost like a throwback I don't really know to what, because I only listen to music made after the year 2000 because I'm a Zoomer.
Oh,
but
do you really?
Pretty much.
Don't
but
neglect 80s music. Sorry.
it has a very, I feel like, kind of like almost retro feel with how the melodies play into the song. Again, I'm not a music major. I don't really know the terminology, but the guitar work is really beautiful, and I guess the tones or the sound of it doesn't sound a lot like a lot of other indie music that's out there, which I feel like is a little more either on purpose, kind of either distorted or rough, or kind of overly produced. It just sounds very, again, relaxing and wavy.
Yeah, it literally does sound very wavy. But to wrap it up, overall, how do you feel about the band?
I really like them. It's certainly out of bounds of what I would usually listen to, but like I said, it's accessible in a way to where I feel like on a nice day it's a good like pocket music pick to come back to and grow with, and become more of a fan as it impact my moods.
I agree. Guys, they're on tour right now. Not like a plug or anything, but they're on tour. Most of the shows are sold out, but you should go listen to their newest album, which is called Play With Earth 0.03. Came out September 6th. I personally love it. But that's all we have for today. I hope y'all check them out, and we're going back to the host.
Our last segment of the week is an oldie but a goodie. We've got a lot of members here at AU, and no doubt you got a lot of questions about them.
What's Emerson's favorite color? What are we doing here? Why do you hear a ringing in your ears every time you look away from the screen?
Here to answer these questions and more, here's Emerson, Sydney, BJ, and Harper to play another round of Ask AU.
Hey guys, I'm Harper.
I'm Emerson, and my favorite color is burnt orange.
I'm BJ.
You just saw me. I'm Sydney, but also burnt orange is wild pick.
It's a crazy
Just
pick.
saying.
Hook 'em horns. Okay, we have some Ask AU questions from our Instagram. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, maybe you'll get to ask us a question next
Shameless
time.
plug.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shameless plug.
Follow.
Let's go. Who wants to start first?
I'll do it.
Okay.
All right.
The Oracle.
First question. Oh gosh. What is the trashiest music that you like?
I was just on a Guilty Pleasures panel. I feel like I should know this.
Like trashiest. What does that
Trashy.
mean?
I don't know. Like, do you guys ever listen to like the Minecraft like versions of songs?
Oh, I fear I have done that.
Yeah.
Like, unironically.
There's
Yeah.
actually like a really good kind of artist who makes Minecraft versions of like popular songs, and they're so good, and like a bunch of like emo songs from your youth. And also Chapel Roan, and it's really good. I would recommend. I forgot their name, but
I wouldn't call it trashy, but along that line, there's a Doctor Who cover band.
Wow.
Is there really?
Yes.
What's the name?
It's called Chameleon Circuit.
That's good.
Yeah, and I listened to them a ton
so
when I was
funny.
younger, and I still would play Blink on repeat.
oh, I like to listen to Hank Green's band, or like I used to listen to it
Yeah.
a lot when I was a kid, and it's like
Tenacious
nostalgic.
D. But it's not trashy.
Yeah. So we wouldn't call any of it trashy,
No.
but
No,
our
it's not
trash is, yeah.
trashy.
Drake. In my feelings. Call that trashy.
Okay, what
I don't
next?
have one.
What is your ideal first dance at your wedding song?
I've done this one before on my last one, so
What'd you
if y'all
say?
would like. I think last time it was a Etta James song because that was what my parents
Ooh,
had. It
that's
was
cute.
that's nice.
either At Last or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you guys know have
Sunday
any of you watched Crazy Rich Asians?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know that when they're
Yeah.
walking down the aisle, there's like that Asian girl doing the I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, Elvis Presley.
Oh yeah,
I would have that
That's
one,
a
but
good one.
that version, not Elvis
the
Presley.
Crazy Rich Asians
Yeah.
version.
Crazy Rich Asian version.
Hell yeah.
What about you, VJ?
Into My Arms by Nick Cave. It's like
Oh, Nick
it's
Cave.
a very emotional song. I saw that one live last year. Really good.
Yeah.
I think Jackie and Wilson, but you cut the end part out where it's like a dream. Or
Those are
like
great.
another Hosier song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like from Eden. But I want to put it as mine.
Yeah. Something cutesy. One of
Something
his not
cutesy,
like
the
sad
vibe,
ones.
yes.
Yeah. Not like cherry wine.
Yo, yeah, no.
No,
Okay, yeah.
we're supporting love. We're blossoming into
We
a
love
new
love.
love.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I? Okay. Quick! Check what was the last played song on your phone.
Oh. Here, I'll put this over here.
So the last fully played song. Well, I don't.
Okay, put what's on there.
This has been. Well, I've been.
She's skipping.
Well, no. I just, if we have other questions, this may be on here a lot. This one album, and I don't know how to pronounce this. I think I know how to pronounce it. It's Matt Carrick's. He's the lead singer of Citizen, and he just released a new album. and Figure Eights from that album.
Well, that's funny because mine is Holly Jolly Christmas. So
We're getting in a winter mood. What? Why are you? It's October.
It played in the car.
It's not even like Thanksgiving. It hasn't even Halloween yet.
It played in the car, and who am I to skip it?
If you're watching this at a later date, it's October 22nd. So this should not be allowed.
And I'm gonna have a Holly Jolly Christmas, and y'all aren't. So.
I listened to Armory of Me by Bjork on the way here.
Ooh.
Okay. I listened to this new single called Cats on the Ceiling by RuPaul.
Yeah.
Cute.
Peak song.
Amazing. Heck yeah.
PJ?
Let me pick.
It's your time.
What was the last concert you went to?
Oh, the last concert I went to, I took photos for AU, and it was Soul Asylum, and it was actually like pretty fun. And there were a lot of old ladies who like really wanted the lead singer.
That's awesome. Mine was Sigur Rós, I think, for AU. Yeah.
Mine was telenovela, also for AU. That was really good.
We love you, AU.
Look at us.
Mine was not for AU. Mine was Tomorrow by Together. But I'm going to another one on the 1st.
Cute.
Awesome.
Okay. How did you come to join AU? I joined AU because I went to the general meeting for TSTV, and AU had the best trailer.
Amazing.
And I was like Molly Slade, actually.
I met Liv through Italian, and Liv was like, "You should come join this org." And then I showed up, and then I stayed around forever because everyone's super awesome.
I think I found the Instagram, like it came up.
Yeah.
Before
okay.
it was like
Okay,
the summer
social media.
before college, yeah.
Before college.
I was like, this looks cool. I'm gonna do this.
Oh,
It could be any of you watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a sign.
that's insane. I also just went to the general meeting, and I was like, this one, I like music, I'm going. So yeah, here.
Heck yeah.
Alright. Best October release.
Let's do a speed round. Best October release.
New McGee.
New McGee. I listened to it. It's so
I
good.
listened to
It is
too.
good. It is
It was
good.
pretty good.
I'll say that.
I listened to the new 17 album.
Okay. Next one. What's your favorite AU memory?
I'm normally a master control. One time our old EP was like really hectic when we were trying to do that last Halloween shoot. That one was fun because we were like
all the
moving
AU
cameras.
Halloween episodes are my
That's
favorite.
mine.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Zilker Park, that was beautiful.
do-
We all went together.
One final one, real quick. Favorite song to scream in the car late at night.
Oh, I put this one in.
Oh, Tie Her Down by Census Fail. Sorry, what? What did I do wrong?
Nothing.
Defying Gravity.
Oh, Defying Gravity is a good one.
Mine's Pastor by Andrew McMahon. It's like
Oh, I saw him open for Panic at the Disco.
Okay, perf. Face to Face by RuPaul, I guess.
And there was one I want to do: Kiss, Mary, Kill, Shoegaze, Hyperpop, Show
I
Tunes.
wrote this one.
Mary Shoegaze, Kiss, Show Tunes, Kill, Hyperpop. That's it.
Wait, what's shoegaze?
Back to the
And
house.
tune in next time.
Well, that's all the time we've got for today.
But before we hit the outro, we'd like to welcome our member of the week, Trevor. Yay!
We'll be back next week, and in the meantime, be sure to check out our write-ups in austinunderground.org and our social media pages at Austin Underground.
We've got Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Letterboxd, Yik Yak, Spotify, and of course Airbuds. Check us out.
Bye for now.